Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And this week I've been talking about the many gifts that are costly that we can offer each other as a part of who we are in our faith, as a part of who we are as human beings that reflect God's divine image in this world, the incarnation that we talk about so often. Emmanuel, God with us during this season. So, one of the gifts that we can truly offer each other is to make meaningful moments and memories. Now, that's what this season oftentimes is all about for families. It's about decorating the tree together. It's about going and having a meal together. It's about taking that time to intentionally think about what gift can I bring to someone else together. But more importantly, I hope you noticed in all those phrases, I use the words together. And some of that has to do with allowing us to be us. Now, I know that in our world today, because of social media, because of the posting and the sharing and all the ways that we just kind of blast out who we are to the world, because it's all about us, that we want to promote, we want to show, we want to present the perfect Hallmark holiday card pictures and videos. We want it to be just so. Well, I want to challenge you this year to not worry so much about getting the picture just perfect or getting it just right, but instead focus on absorbing the meaningful moment that's happening among you, absorbing the memory that you're making, retaining it within your mind's eye, retaining it within your heart of hearts. That's far more important than getting that social media post just right, Instagram ready. It's far more important than trying to be an influencer and present yourself as better than, everyone else. Instead, take time to be just there in the moment, absorbing it and receiving it because it'll make it better for you and it'll make it better for your family and your friends and your loved ones. It'll make it better for those around you. The pressure doesn't need to be there. The expectation doesn't need to be there. In our scriptures, it's amazing to me that oftentimes there are these moments that they kind of tried to take a snapshot. All the time in the Old Testament, they piled up rocks into altars and said, this will be here, but to remember that this happened here with God. Even when we get to the moment whenever we're at the Transfiguration with Jesus and Peter and James and John, we're up on the mountain and there's Moses and Elijah up here, and he's brilliantly white and Peter's like, wow, let's build tabernacles here. Let's memorialize this moment. Let's take a picture. Let's post this. Let's share it to the world. And God isn't interested in that as much because God teaches us constantly to be with each other. And that is the more important aspect than the photographs, the Kodak moments, for those of you who remember those, or the ability to share this to the world. Having that meaningful moment in memory is far more important than any post or picture or expectation or hallmark image that you want to present or create forcefully. Give yourself the gift of just being with each other. And that costs you letting go of pride. It costs you letting go of that image you want to have. And it costs you greatly and allowing each other to be each other. But in the end, it helps us be better together and gives a wonderful gift to each other. Do this, I pray, in all of the things that you attend this week, this year, this season.